1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Mandariola.
Language, the lingo, and I think that is a good thing to a point. You know, not where they're verbally exchanging vile comments to each other. No one would advocate that. But yeah, I like the fact that a ref, as you perhaps suggested, can hear somebody, as we said earlier, mutter, "Oh, F off," you know, without actually visibly directing it at the ref. I think a ref is good if he says, this is a high-pressure game. You know, there's a lot of tension, a lot of emotions. People are on the edge of spilling it over, this sort of thing. So I think refs are good if they can actually understand that. And I've noticed in recent weeks, when I've watched games I've been to, and also the game last Saturday, Palace against Everton, there were virtually no bookings. There may have been one late on, I think, against an Everton player, but stuff that you would say is a booking, they don't seem to be doing. And I wonder if refs have generally been told, look, cut down on the bookings, let's get the game flowing, which is a good thing. Sometimes you've got to let go the little contacts, because all it does, it makes the game stop and start and so on, and it spoils the flow of the game. So I think it's good that they're not doing so many bookings, but then you get anomalies like one the other day, whereby I think again it was Michael Oliver sent off Lewis-Skelly of Arsenal a couple of weeks ago, and there was a lot of fuss about it at the time, and actually the red card was subsequently overturned. Not that helped Arsenal. I think they still won, but it didn't help them. If they had lost, it would have made no difference. And I think Howard Webb, the boss of the referees, was talking about this yesterday or the day before, and he said, we would have expected a yellow card, but it went to VAR, and they sent him, I believe, to the side. Oliver, have a look at the screen, and he stuck with his decision, but it was clearly should have been a yellow and not a red card. So these mistakes, I guess, will be made, but that will clearly enrage the manager and players of the side, who then have to cope. You know, they're 10 men in the game. So let's face it, refereeing high pressure games, high level games is the hardest thing. I mean, how many of us could actually do that? And also to suffer the appalling verbal abuse of thousands in the crowd sort of saying things that they say about referees. I mean, you've got to have a pretty tough skin to do that job. And certainly if you go down, come down to the more grassroots levels, to be a referee, even in weekend kids games where you get lots of parents on the sidelines, and when my boy was small, I used to do this as a linesman occasionally and so on. You get a lot of abuse, and you think, if these things are not put right at that level, and I used to think, you see some parents, including the mums, not just the dads, their boy Johnny is out playing, and if he so much as gets minor knock, push, barge, they go berserk, they start swearing and having to go at the ref, and it seems to be a lot of the aggro, a lot of the violence is stemming from those times. I mean, I've got a couple of friends who used to be referees at that level, and they gave up in view of the violence.
Right, so this is all we've got time for. Time flies and you're having fun, they say. So join us again for another interesting season and episodes of the talk show and podcast, The Football Referee, where we talk about all things football. I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Bruv.
I'm Trevor and I call him Cuz.
Yeah, and it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
This has been a Deep Stuff Radio podcast for Deep Stuff Reports. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.
And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang